Hi, I'm Suzanne Kunda, Freestyle real estate broker and owner. What I want to discuss with you today is a very important question that I'm asked by buyers all the time. As we know, the market is very heated today. What that means is basically that inventory is very low, but buyer demand is very high. In this heated market, we're seeing multiple offers and also bidding wars on many of the homes that are listed for sale. Because of this heated market, buyers are constantly trying to figure out what's going to make my offer stand out. What makes me competitive in a pile of other offers that are going to land on that table of a seller? So, once all your efforts are exhausted, meaning that you have discussed all your financing terms and made them as tight as you can, you've offered a competitive price, and potentially you're trying to figure out what else you could do, the next question you ask me is, should we waive property inspections? So this is a very loaded question. Property inspections, they help us gather information about the property. We can discover potential concerns that are there existing and also learn about the future maintenance of that property. If you've decided to waive inspections, you must understand your level of risk in that property that you could be adopting as the new homeowner. In the current market, buyers are writing offers after just taking maybe 20 or 30 minutes on a property tour. They're walking around, you're looking at how you can place your furniture, the room sizes, other features that are maybe cosmetic features. But I can guarantee the average buyer is not crawling into an attic's crawl space. They're not looking for termite tubes in the basement, and they're certainly not looking for trying to open windows or other features or other issues that could be existing. So those are things that we often miss when we waive an inspection. Things are simple, of course, if you're buying something that's a condo, maybe, as an example. In a condo situation, you're buying the interior walls of a property. It might not have much in it. Maybe you're just responsible for the heating and air conditioning system. And if that's the case, we figure, well, post-settlement, maybe if that heater doesn't fire up for you in the first winter, the worst you're looking at is a few $1,000s repair. Now consider on the alternative, if you had a much larger property. Maybe that property has aged mechanicals, it could have an older roof, septic system, might have some stucco on it. Some of these issues, if they become an issue post-settlement, could be tens of thousands of dollars to replace these items. There could also be environmental hazards that we're not aware of, and that could be obviously a huge concern. So even with a newer home, one that I would consider to be 5 years or less, you can't take that for granted either. They definitely can still benefit from inspections. I personally have been involved in transactions on a newer home that has had major and extensive damage that caused repair later. So you cannot just assume that a newer home is exempt. So for these reasons, it's so important that you review those potential risks. If you are already paying a high price for that house, you have to consider what the additional cost could potentially be to you if you're faced with a repair post-settlement. So I encourage you to review the potential additional outlay that you could have, and if a system should fail, and what that system will cost when it's replaced. Some homes listed for sale will have a pre-listing inspection, and of course that's a huge benefit if you can get your hands on one of those. But nonetheless, if a property does have a septic system, stucco on the exterior, or any structural concerns, these are absolutely items I would never encourage anyone to waive. They can be so expensive, and it can certainly affect you and your family for many, many years to come. So remember, when you're purchasing a home, be smart, be educated about your decisions, and know the risks. Thank you for watching our video today.